What's going on, guys? I want to wish you. This is going to be a quick hit. I wanted to wish you guys happy Thanksgiving. That's right. Yeah, and I hope and I pray the best for all of you. You know. Now, I kind of wanted to do this because I've been hearing stories about MAGAs, right? And how they're not getting along with their civilized kin, you know? So basically, in my opinion, what you have to do with these people is just eliminate them. Eliminate them, whether they're your family or not. You found out their true colors, right? Either they're no good, right? Or they're a bunch, there's somebody that you don't want to have your children around. Because what's to like about this guy? Hmm? What's to like about him? The price of... He is kind of some kind of change agent or something, but he never said how he was going to implement, do these changes. And like I told you guys, from the beginning, every one of these quote unquote policies, these shit talking poser elements of this deal was just that. It's shit talking. I mean, you look at these people trying to implement these plans that they're not popular. They're not popular. We talked about this. These plans are terrible. They're terrible. As a matter of fact, now all these billionaire construction people and all, they're freaking out. They're freaking out because they say that should this guy start implementing this and start deporting people, do workplace raids, they're going to lose half their labor force. I think it's more. I think it's more. Because these MAGAs are lazy, man. They're lazy. They don't want to work. We need immigration. We need it. We need it. Nobody wants to do the jobs that those people do. And so now they're talking about some kind of DACA type program for these people, man. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I saw in Texas, the guy, the number one construction firm is freaking out because they're afraid they're going to lose their workers. And here's the thing. Just the threat of that is going to send these people scrambling. Then what? Then what? The idiot MAGA relatives voted for this. The FAFO part is here now. It has arrived. The FAFO part. I'm telling you, these plans, the plans that these people are going to try to implement, they're not going to work. They're not going to work. Put it this way. Where are you going to get 11 million people to deport? They say violent criminals. Where are they? Where are they? Nowhere to be found. I mean, anybody that is a violent criminal that gets apprehended around here and they happen to be illegal or whatever, as soon as they get meat grinded through the system, right, they get deported. They get deported. Now, this guy tried to say that he had a conversation with the president of Mexico. That lady ain't playing. That lady ain't playing. She's put him on Front Street. I said, okay, you want to tariff us? We'll tariff you until it's even. How about that? How about that? You get 80% of your fruit from us. You get a shitload of your vegetables from us. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? And then you have these people, I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for him. Yeah, you did. You did. Or he said he wasn't going to do this. Well, what was he going to do? What was he going to do? Now he's got to put up or shut up, right, to his right wing extreme. Yeah, nope, nope. The president of Mexico just stepped on his head. And they're alpha male. Oh, he's tough, right? Yeah, right. Now what? That, that lady Claudia just told him, nope, you can do that if you want. No, as a matter of fact, after she told him to shut up and sit down, go to the kids' table, right? He came out and said he had a conversation with her. That's a lie. And what I appreciate is the fact that President Claudia came out and said, I didn't have a conversation with him. It's all bullshit. He's already capitulating. Not capitulating, right? Well, in a way, I mean, in their eyes, it's capitulating, but I thought he was supposed to be Mr. Tough Guy, tariffs, and he came out talking shit about implementing 25% across the board tariffs because of the flow of fentanyl coming in and the flow of illegal migrants coming in. I got news for you. They don't tax fentanyl. It's a tax-free product. That's right. That's right. And what made him think, right? What made him think that fentanyl, the flow of fentanyl, that they can automatically stop the flow of fentanyl and of illegal migrants, right? Well, yeah. He thought that by threatening them with a tariff. In other words, he's not threatening them. He's actually threatening us. That's right. That's right. That's right. Where are these tariff wars going to end? Where would it end? Where would it end? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. We saw this already. We saw this. And it was a disaster. And they still voted for him. Goddamn sociopath saying that it's the best this, it's the best that, and we're a failing nation, we're failing this, we're failing that, it's the worst economy. Bullshit. Bullshit. He's gonna ride this economy, right? Until his kicks in, and then he's going to blame the Democrats for his failures. If he does anything. If he does anything. He automatically, just the thought of that guy coming has already braced people to, they're going to raise prices, But when he was on the campaign trail, remember when we watched all those shit rallies? He never said how he was going to lower the price of eggs, right? Which, by the way, that was a bird flu in 2022 that raised the eggs. And now you're going to deregulate. You're going to deregulate. Everybody's going to walk around with the flu again. Again. But what I haven't been able to figure is as follows. What did these people see in this clown? I mean, he's functionally illiterate. He is a piss poor role model. Doesn't speak in eloquent phrases. Well, that might have appealed to them, but is a do nothing. He's lazy. He's a do nothing. Now, what we have to deal with down the street right there, right? What we have to deal with now is that monstrosity of Air Force One coming down here every weekend, right? While this place burns to the ground. Yeah, that's right. Because of the incompetent hires that he has made, all bootlickers. They're not competent. I mean, that Pam Bondi, right? You know why he hired her? To just cut loose those January Sixers, those cop killers. Yep, yep. That's because she's an election denier. She's an idiot. She's an idiot. That's right. Yeah. And so basically, and he thinks, right? He thinks that he is going to settle scores. How do you settle a score? How is he going to settle a score? By arresting somebody? It's hard to arrest somebody when they haven't committed a crime. It's real hard. And if they have good lawyers, it's real hard. So, what? He's got to settle scores for people that called him out, rightfully called him out, you know? I mean, let me tell you, of all of Biden's administration, right? Of all that Merrick Garland hire of the DOJ was an epic fail. It was an epic fail. We shouldn't be in this. We shouldn't be in this boat. We shouldn't be in this boat because right away, right after that happened, and they had the goods on him, they should have snatched him up and put him in prison and put him in jail and let the chips fall where they may. We would have gotten over it. We would have gotten over it. And the public sentiment would have turned to and said, he rightfully deserved to be locked up. Him, all of them. Him, Jordan, Giuliani, all those people. All those people should have been scooped up and thrown in jail and say, no, this is a ring of coup plotters. They tried to steal your country. Should have done that. That's the only regret I have with the Biden administration because he has been a consequential president. He has. Yes, he's gotten a shit ton of legislation passed, while having to deal with this asshole and the idiots of his ilk, And yeah, that's the regret that I have. He should have been gone, But it is what it is, And it's just, I mean, seriously. We're talking about this tariff deal as if he's going to implement something like that. He's not. He's not. He's not. He's just throwing shit at the wall because Biden keeps on accomplishing things. We have a tentative ceasefire in Gaza now. Yeah. People have talked about it, but they're not talking about it enough, They're not. They're not. They're talking about tariffs and everything. Man, that's all he did was talk about tariffs, and anybody in their right mind knew that tariffs were a bad thing for the consumer. I see these videos, right, where people are explaining tariffs to somebody. Man, you should have done a little research. You should have done a little research. Then you would have realized what a shit-talking weasel this guy is, right? And how he's going to pull the wool over your eyes, and eventually he did. It boggles the mind, but then I guess it shouldn't because I was talking shit because I thought there were more people with more info than a sixth grader, that armed themselves with more information than a sixth grader. But apparently I was wrong. I was wrong. And a lot of people were wrong and they were stunned. I'm stunned. But after hearing these people, these MAGAs, these people that would go to I went to a couple of those rallies. It was hell on wheels. Those people were stupid. And I thought that they were the exception, not the rule. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, shit, was I wrong. Yep. That's right. And now, people like us, right, have to suffer the consequences. Yeah. And I see my bots. I see my bots there. Nothing's going to change. Zelensky has you on the ropes. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change because Europeans are going to pick up the slack. You ain't going anywhere. Nope. Nope, not gonna happen. Let's just say this prick decides to do that stupid shit and stop arming the Ukrainians. What's gonna happen next? Huh? Huh? Another trade war? Yeah, right. Make America broke again. MABA. That's right. That's right. What's he gonna do? Every time another country pisses him off, I'm gonna tariff you this. I'm gonna tariff you that. I'm gonna tariff you this. Wah, 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 wah. That's bullshit. You know. I mean, it's just insane. It's insane what has happened, but we're gonna be okay because we're gonna fight. We're gonna every step of the way. We have taken and turned his cabinet picks into a mess already. Into a mess. Now all of a sudden the media is talking about this, talking about that, talking about this, talking about that, when they should have been talking about, instead of trying to normalize this prick for ratings, right? They should have been not so much fafoing. You know what I mean? Because now they're in the faux part, the finding out. Yeah, yeah. Look at what's going on with what's her face, Mika and Joe. Their situation is not getting any better. And I watched an interview the other day. It had that cat Vanderheim, and I watched it off of somebody else's feed because I will never watch that MSNBC again. Never, never, never. Okay. About how these condescending motherfuckers, right, are calling us stupid, right? Because we're upset with them because they went to try to get access. Motherfucker, all I gotta do is go next door and I can have access, you know? But I wouldn't go next door. Never. What kind of access are you talking about? What is your, what are you getting out of it journalistically? Huh? By going and kissing that motherfucker's boots. Huh? What are you getting out of it? Huh? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing other than you're reaping what you sow now. Now that nobody's watching your shit, and it continues to get worse. Condescending, talking about you would be stupid not to do what we did. Yeah, right. Right. How's it working out for you, by the way? You're calling us stupid. Yep. Nope. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous, you know? I mean, huh. I noticed that Rachel Maddow, she makes $30 million a year. Man, I'm for, yeah, it bots, yeah, $30 million a year that lady gets. You know, something you guys can never dream of. You guys can never dream of because you're stuck in a dilapidated shithole. That's right. But anyway, that's us. Now, the reason that I bring her up is because let's talk now that we're on this MSNBC thing, right? She took a $5 million pay cut. All right? Because of the disaster that happened and how far those ratings have gone down. Now, if you took that $5 million, right, and you hired staff at $70,000 a pop to do some serious journalism, you could hire about 300 people to do some journalism. But no. Their shit is all about, the only thing that money can't buy is poverty. Remember that. That's true, you know? It's all about the money. And whether they can they maximize putting this fat ass orange blob on TV, you know? It's terrible. It's terrible. That's what the media's come to. That's why. That's why that Midas touch has passed everybody, even past Fox. They tell the truth. I mean, the stuff that Ben and them talk passes the filter test with me. Put it this way: using that news, I've really never gone wrong. You know, but no, they insist. They insist on making it about ratings and ratings and ratings and ratings. Well, how did that go? How did that go? How did that go? After you did that stupidity, I mean, you sat here and you said you basically said what it was, what he was like, what he was, and you had that Mika with the Me Too and Mika with the Me Too and Know Your Value, Know Your Value, Know Your Value. She showed up next door to my house to talk to this asshole. Know Your Value. He just took the rights away of women all over the country to get their health care, get their proper health care. And she, Me Too, and Know Your Value? Bitch, know your value first. Don't tell us how to know our value. You take a lesson in what you preach. Seriously. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, I mean, I the hypocrisy in media is mind-boggling. What semi-legit, news organizations that will tell a legitimate story once in a while, how they lower themselves to get some kind of story from this guy, when it's all about you want access to him, pay. Hey, look at that Epstein. Pay for play. Yeah. You want to talk to him? Put me on retainer for 40 grand a month and you'll be able to talk to him. Not happening. Threw them out. He's been sued a few times for that, but what did you expect from all the best people? And the good part about this is that all of his best people are going to continue to eat their own faces. Because it's already started, like I told you guys. It's already started. You have Epstein doing that, and then somebody fighting with Epstein, and this and that, and those stories always leak for money, They're finding all this shit out because they have somebody on the inside that they're paying, and anybody that he hires is ripe for a payoff. Now, I don't know as far as moving forward, how could you take these people seriously? Seriously. I mean, what are you going to do? As far as, deporting people, are you going to denaturalize them or take their whole family out? And this big old Texas, I give you 1,200 acres of land to build a concentration camp. Say it. Because that's what it is. Those are concentration camps. You put a concentration of people there to get rid of them. Yeah. Who are you going to get rid of? You're going to pass some kind of unconstitutional fucking laws or some shit like that in order to get rid of these people, denaturalize them? As it is, you already have the construction industry, all these people that use these workers saying that, man, no, you can't do this to us. You're going to bankrupt us. Well, FAFO. Yeah, that's right. You F around and now you find out. That's right. Oh, well. The only thing is that, man, when the price of everything goes up, I want you to get a clock and say, hey, when are these going to go down? When are these going to go down? And then, when everything is sky high, right, you say, all you're gonna hear is it's somebody else's fault. Because that's another thing about this motherfucker, right? Is that the buck never stops with him, and they voted for him. He's a punk. He's a punk, not a leader. He's a punk. That's right. Huh? Yeah, yeah. The price of everything is going to go up. Going to go up, you know? And this whole deal, it's a scam. This is that Project 2025 is a scam. It's a scam to extract wealth from the working people, man. That's what it is. That's what it is. So somebody's got to pay for those tax cuts for corporations. It ain't gonna be trickle down economics in this motherfucker. No, 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 no. Nope, nope. The only thing that trickles down to us is shit. That's right. That's right. But anyway, yeah. I just wanted to say, you know, your MAGA thing, right? Your MAGA Thanksgiving. If you have disowned, not disowned it, but if you're not talking to these MAGAs anymore, good for you. Good for you. How awkward would it feel to have them over on a day like today, right? Knowing that they betrayed you. Don't feel bad that they're not coming. And if you uninvited them, good for you. Good for you. That's right. I mean, because they just betrayed you, you know? Sort of like sort of like Biden betrayed my bots by firing long-range missiles at them. That's right. That's right. Born. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. Somebody left a message. Now, again, if you're not hosting these MAGA people, you're gonna have a good day. You're gonna have a good day. And if you are, I pity you. I pity you. They don't give a shit about you. Period. Especially if you're a woman. They do not give a shit about you. So, I mean, if you got to tolerate them, that's on you at this point. Because they should know better. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys at some point soon. I'm going to see if maybe I can fire out some funny videos before the weekend because I got a charity event I got to do. So I'll be busy this weekend. But anyway, now, again, you guys have a very happy Thanksgiving. Love the one you're with. They will love you back. And be good. Thank you very much. Peace. Remember, resist.